Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News, the show that may or may not be 5 minutes. So it's the start of another beautiful week. And you know what that means? Another company destroying all their credibility and goodwill by working with NFTs. On March 22nd, Good Luck Games, the company behind the game Storybook Brawl, a popular card game similar in the vein to Hearthstone and other card games of that ilk, announced it was being bought by FTX Studios, a cryptocurrency company started in 2019. Well, they also apparently launched a gaming division in 2021 because they saw the potential in games and NFTs. Now, I'm sure you're aware of where this is going. Just like Discord, EA, Team 17, and more, once you try to put NFTs in games, fans, devs, and pretty much everyone but crypto bros revolt. And spoiler, there are way more of us than crypto scammers. So once FTX announced they were adding blockchain tech and NFTs to Storybook Brawl, the fans, they were not having it. And according to Eurogamer, one of the devs actually said they were looking into non-cosmetic options for NFTs. But before y'all freak out, they promised they would do it all ethically, which is something you shouldn't have to promise if you're actually being ethical. So of course, vague promises of being good people and not ripping gamers off didn't stop players from review bombing the hell out of the game. One that honestly I never heard of until this story, so terrible first impression. And in a space where there are more than enough similar card games to Storybook out there, fans are just ready to move on. And it's crazy to me that this game and this company could ruin all the goodwill of that fan base by doing something so dumb. But game companies keep trying to do it, and I don't know why. Actually, I do, it's money. But like, it's still crazy. I cannot stress this enough to anyone in the games industry watching. NFTs kill everything they touch. You are a fool to include them in your game. Stop it. On the lighter side of the news today, and honestly, not much is going on. It's the end of the month, so we might as well do this now. I keep talking about video game TV shows. A lot. And there are a lot coming. But a lot of you were like, Jesse, you never mention any of the video game movies. I get messages all the time like, dude, this movie, and what about this movie? So I figured today we just go down the list of the movies we know that are coming out so we can get that out of the way. And I don't know about the development of most of these. I don't know where it stands, but some are closer than others. So let's take a look. First off, Netflix is looking to create a BioShock cinematic universe, the BCU, with the whole girl lighthouse thing. It actually has the potential for being really cool. This is a beloved franchise. There's definitely a lot they're going to have to get right with it. And I don't know if they're just going to make it a horror movie or how they're going to translate some of the things from the game to cinema. I mean, even though it's the third one, I'm still wondering, like, who is Elizabeth? That kind of thing. Like, who would they cast? I honestly do not know. We have no clue. But, yeah, if they're going to do it right, hopefully they will take the time to make it something enjoyable and not just another one of those Netflix movies where we're like, well, they ruined this one too. The Borderlands movie has just wrapped up filming and we haven't seen any trailers or anything yet, but we do know it stars Cate Blanchett, Kevin Hart, and Jamie Lee Curtis, who, by the way, shout out to Jamie Lee Curtis, who is a friend of the show, who is a great person. I know Jamie Lee's daughter very well, and I think it's awesome that she's doing a whole World of Warcraft cosplay for her daughter's wedding. Very cool. So excited about that. Over at Sony, apparently they're working on a Ghost of Tsushima film with the director of John Wick. So that could be super cool. I love the John Wick films. I even love when that director directs other things. I believe that director did an episode of Falcon Winter Soldier and all sorts of stuff. And of course, those episodes look amazing as well. So this could be a really great action film. And I'm here for that. The Metal Gear Solid movie with Oscar Isaac as Snake is coming along as well. We also have J.J. Abrams working on a Portal movie, so get ready for all the lens flare coming off those portals. Peabody will never look so sparkly. A brand new Tomb Raider movie is coming down the pipeline. They're still making those, that's correct. Alicia Vikander is once again in the starring role, and so yeah, expect that very soon as well. And of course, I think the most important one, the Super Mario movie is coming with Chris Pratt, I assume, playing every single character. That's what I hear. So yeah, there is a lot in the works. Hollywood is taking notice of video games and its built-in fan base and how that can draw people to the theaters. It makes a lot of sense. I understand why they're doing it. Will they be any good? I don't know. I have no answers to that. We'll see as more and more of them come out. Even next week, I believe, is the Sonic movie, Sonic 2. So you know, the more the merrier as far as I'm concerned. They keep making them. There's got to be some good ones in there. And finally, since it's Monday, let's check out this week's releases. On Tuesday, In Nightmare, the 2.5D Little Nightmares-esque horror puzzle game comes to PlayStation consoles. Escape a twisted dream world by hopping between it and reality to defeat the subconscious monsters your mind has created. It looks super fun, really scary, definitely a game I expect to see a lot of YouTubers play. On Thursday, if you're looking for something a little familiar and old school, Coromon comes to Switch. A JRPG with turn-based monster battles, stat and character customization, a fun story, and all the wacky JRPG antics you can possibly imagine. Plus, it definitely hits that nostalgia spot deep within your heart. Also on Thursday, Weird West comes to just about every gaming platform. A dark fantasy reimagining of the Wild West with gunslingers and monstrous beasts. A lot of my friends are playing it right now, and they all seem to love it. And what's great is when they talk about it, they all seem to have different experiences, which I think is one of the hallmarks of a game with some great choice and consequence mechanics. So should be a ton of fun for all of you hardcore RPG lovers. On April 1st, this Friday, apart from all the other unwanted goofs, Terrorbane makes its way to PC and Switch. A game where the glitches are part of the adventure. It puts the error in terror, wink, wink, wink. Expect a lot of comedic moments in this off-the-wall adventure through a developer's bug-ridden game. Anyway, that is it for today's episode. Thank you so much again for all the support and the comments and the likes and the thumbs up and sharing. I love it when you share these videos. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to everyone over on patreon.com/Jesse Cox, especially Matt Jackson, Stefan Knoll, and Plarqui. Thank you so much. That's it. I'll see y'all tomorrow for another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News.